Hi, welcome to Market Flow. I'm going to do a quick analysis on the market and a few stocks that are worthwhile reviewing. First of all, with the SPY right here, the bull thesis is that we just completed the fourth wave of a fifth impulsive move, which means that it will end about 4,300 or 430 in the SPY. So that's the bull case. As long as we continue making higher highs, I think 430 will be the goal for the bulls. However, there is this bearish thesis as well that maybe we're doing an ABC correction, and if that is the case, if we ever get to close below 410 and starts making lower lows, I think the destination is going to be somewhere around 400, about this support right here. But if I zoom out on the SPY, you'll see that the SPY is still looking very bullish, following this trend that had started from the beginning of that recovery. So I think things are still looking good. This might be the last leg of the market, and we may see some signs soon of that. As you can see, the RSI right here was very oversold, and every time it has gotten to this point right here, there is a quick bounce the last few days. So we gotta see that coming up in the next days. It happened right here, it happened right here. You can see how it bounces quite a bit. So things are still looking bullish. If I look into the 1 hour chart, the one thing to notice is the RSI, it's very oversold now. So I can expect a retracement coming soon, maybe all the way here to the 41 or 410 for the SPY. And as long as it holds this support, I think we're gonna see higher highs. However, if it breaks this support and it goes all the way to the 50 moving average, we can expect that the ABC correction may still be in place, and we may go all the way to 400. Let's go back and review the Nasdaq now. So the Nasdaq in the 1 hour chart looks a little bit more like this. As well, it looks very oversold in the 1 hour RSI, meaning that it's probably looking for a retracement anytime soon. In the Nasdaq, I have counted it a 5-wave retracement, and it looks like we just completed the 4th one. Now, if the Nasdaq finish or closes above this level right here, that 5-wave would be invalidated. However, it has not been the case so far. Right here on the QQ 1-day chart, we can see that if the last leg is completed, the 5th leg will go all the way to 309. Every time the RSI has hit this line right here, it has made another leg to the downside, just like it did here and here. However, the RSI starts looking very oversold, meaning that we're getting really close to a bottom. Last time it was at these levels, it was right here, and as you can see, it did make one leg to the upside, and then it quickly came down right here. So I can see that still be in place. Like I said, it will be invalidated once we make higher highs above this level. Right now, what I'm seeing on the 10-year yield, it looks like it broke the downtrend and it's about to start taking off. Now, this is going to be a bearish signal for the tech sector, because now if it starts making higher highs, it's quickly going to go to 2%. And if it does that, then that's going to be a retracement for a lot of the growth stocks. So keep an eye on this one. So the dollar index, ever since March, the end of March, it started going into this downtrend channel right here, and then it recently broke on the 29, as you can see. It broke the channel on the 29, and now it did a backtest of this support right here, and it looks like it's about to start it's about to retrace this downtrend. If you see the RSI right now is doing positive divergence. That's a signal that the reversal is coming anytime soon. If the dollar index starts making higher highs, it's very likely that it's going to come and test this level right here, 93, and that is going to be a bearish signal for the market in general. If I zoom out to the weekly, yeah, you can see that this is a very strong support right here, and it's currently testing it. So as long as it holds it and then starts making higher highs, it's very likely that there's going to be more pain in the market. Ever since the March lows in the market, dollar has been coming down impulsively, and it has completed this 5-wave retracement. So the impulsive wave, it's already done. It's very likely that this is just like a bear flag, and it can break anytime soon, but then at the same time, you know, it can just go sideways for some time, and every time it bounces from here, it's going to cause pain in the market. Just as a quick recap, the SPY can continue making higher highs, and if it does, it's probably going to get to the 4,300 level. And the other thing to consider as well is that the Nasdaq looks a little bit more bearish, so it is very likely that it comes down to this support level right here. And as you can see in the RSI, every time it hit this line right here, it made another leg down. I think that the Nasdaq and high growth companies can be hurt the most if the high yield continues to rise. However, if the dollar index continue to make higher highs and it bounces from support, there could be a pain all across the market. So those are my thoughts on the market. Let me know what you think, put the comments below. Let's go ahead and review a few other stocks that can give us an idea about the market. ARK investment right now, it's in a downtrend, and as you can see, it made a lower leg right here, almost like an ABC, and then it moved sideways, and then it recently broke support. If this is an ABC like this, ABC, the target is going to be 77. Short term, there's still a lot of oversold momentum, and I can see it coming back testing this resistance before it can start moving lower. I can see more selling in the future. When should you pick up ARK investment? It was probably when it crosses the 20 moving average or the 50 moving average and starts making higher highs, but right now looks very risky. If I go back and see Tesla, which looks very similar, Tesla hasn't broke support and it looks very oversold, just like ARK. As you notice right here, this is a little bit of positive divergence, and I can expect Tesla to make a little bit of movement to the upside, maybe backtest 665 before it starts coming back down again. So that's one thing to consider, but the moment that it breaks this support, I think it's quickly going to come down to the downside. Let's look at NIO. Now NIO started looking a little bit more bearish now, very similar to Tesla as well, but it has broken support. Even though it had a pretty good green day back on Friday, as you can see, it's below support. Friday was doing a backtest, and it's very likely that it may have another day what it's trying to do backtest, but unless it starts moving above the all moving averages and creating higher highs, I think that the next target for NIO, it's going to be somewhere down here, 22 or below. Very similar to Tesla. However, Tesla hasn't broken support as NEO did. TWLO is another one that broke support just recently, as you can see right here. It is expected that it can come back test support and then maybe continue to the downside. It's very oversold, so I can see them trying to get some momentum to the upside. Spotify looks very oversold as well, trying to make a bounce right here, but not enough to start making higher highs. I think for this one I have a target of 200, but then at the same time, because how oversold it is, I think it can come back and retest the resistance right here at 255. But it looks pretty bearish, but again, it can do a retracing back and then get rejected and then come back all the way to 200. Yeah, I was surprised that it didn't get much support from this right here. But anyway, those are my thoughts on these stocks. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Thank you for watching.